Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome me and my babies. If you're new here, hi, my name is Joshua. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, girl. Today we're going to be watching / I'm going to be reacting to I'm trying to look and make sure, did I? No, okay. We're going to be reacting to Megan Thee Stallion shades Nicki again. SZA exposes Nicki as a liar with receipts. Now the whole SZA versus Nicki thing, I already know about that, girl. But Megan shades Nicki. Let's dive on in and see what they talking about, girl. Cause I'm tired, girl.
So guys, Megan Thee Stallion made a speech at the Pete and Thomas Foundation Gala last night, and some people felt like it was a little shady towards Nicki Minaj, since Nicki Minaj doesn't like the CEO of Roc Nation. You guys go ahead and listen to what Megan Thee Stallion had to say.
I want to give a round of applause to Desiree Perez.
People on social media were saying things like Nicki Minaj is gonna crash out when she see this. At the end of the day, Megan Thee Stallion doesn't have a beef with Desiree Perez. She is literally signed to Roc Nation. She doesn't have beef with her. That is Nicki Minaj beef with Desiree Perez. But anyways, you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. Well, moving on to the next topic.
Girl, I'm so tired. That was like, I thought it was gonna be more. Girl, please. I will say she allegedly is like ignorant. She allegedly is like fucking ignorant, prejudiced, and shit. Like, I hate to say it. Like, I don't want to say that her daughter is lying. Whatever. Allegedly, it's alleged. It's alleged that she said that shit about her daughter's husband and shit. Girl. So yeah, I don't really think she should have like gave a shout out per se. However, unless basically she's like ignoring the shit, cause like I said, it's alleged. It's still alleged. So you know. Okay.
But anyways, you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. Well, moving on to the next topic. You guys know Nicki Minaj has been going on a Twitter rant, and she ended up getting into it with SZA. So SZA dropped some receipts that Nicki Minaj wanted to be on a SZA track. So Nicki Minaj had responded to a video where it seems as if Rihanna was ignoring SZA, and she said, "LOL, these be the fake girls who talk ish but will run you down for a photo or do ish like this on camera to pretend they're not the hater they really are. I wonder what she's lying about to the interviewer. Man, it's so freeing to really be yourself. Hashtag justice for Demarie." Now, after this is when SZA dropped the receipts. SZA said, "Nicki, you absolutely know my music and what I contribute, cause you've asked for features twice to no response in addition."
And that's on period. Girl, Nicki
And what I contribute, cause you've asked for features twice to no response in addition to rapping my lyrics on feeling myself, cooking up the bass, looking like a kilo. Illo, you're having a moment, I'm not sure why, but be blessed.
like, yeah, Nicki, I think I already said this in my, cause I reacted to this. I think by All Access Media. But I reacted to this, and if I remember correctly, I said in that video, "Nicki, stop lying. You know damn well you listen to SZA. Her whole albums, I don't know. However, you know you listen to SZA. Like, damn near everybody listens to SZA. Please, Nicki, please. We already knew that was a lie. When girl, you said you don't even listen to you. You said you don't even listen to her. Girl, shut up.
Looking like a kilo. Illo, you're having a moment, I'm not sure why, but be blessed. So as you guys can see, these messages are from 5 years ago. Nicki Minaj said, "Hey, it's Nicki." Someone responded, said, "Minaj, yeah, how are ya? I'm good, money. What's poppin', and congrats on order." Nicki Minaj then says, "Thank you. Is SZA recording right now?" Got this hook I think she would be dope on. Someone responded and said, yeah, she heavy into her album, send it. And Nicki Minaj responded and said, okay, I'll just send the hook first. If she F with it, I'll send the files to an email. Give me a second. Somebody responded and said, bet, and you can see Nicki Minaj sent it and it says hook and outro. So SZA basically dropped receipts like, yeah, you say you don't know my music, but you wanted to be on my songs or you wanted me to be on your songs, and she asked twice. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions.
Don't do. I want to hear what song. Either Nicki never released that song, like it's in the vault, or she changed the she got someone else to do the hook or whatever. She got someone else to hop on it, and she changed the name of it.
My songs or you wanted me to be on your songs, and she asked twice. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Now, when SZA did do this, the Barbs were dragging her like, oh, these messages are from 5 years ago. And some people like, hey, receipts are receipts. But like I said, I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this down in the comment section below, because Nicki Minaj said she didn't know SZA's music. And then SZA's like, hey, you wanted to be on my song or you wanted me to be on your song, so you do know my music. But like I said, I want to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this down in the comment section.
The Barbie... Yeah, whatever. This Barbie look, this Barbie from the Barbie song, Barbie World song, whatever. No, this is fucking cute. So fucking cute.
Below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.
SZA just clapped back at Nicki Minaj 1 hour ago saying, Nicki, you absolutely know my music and what I contribute because you've asked for features twice to no response. In addition to rapping my lyrics on Feeling Myself, cooking up that bass, looking like a kilo. LOL, you're having a moment. I'm not
She just wanna taste. Girl, you know my ego. Riding through Texas. I be riding through Texas. Smoking all I. Talking about the hair crack. Baby, hold up.
sure why, but be blessed. Followed by a screenshot of what appears to be Nicki hitting SZA's management up, saying, hey, how are ya? I'm good, money, what's poppin', and congrats are in order. Thank you, is SZA recording right now. Got this hook I think she would be dope on. Yeah, she's heavy into her album, send it. Now, this was in response to this tweet Nicki made of this repost of SZA basically at the Met Gala trying to get a picture with Rihanna, but Rihanna's like walking away from her. To which Nicki said, LOL, these be the fake girls who talk shit but will run you down for a photo or do shit like this on camera to pretend they're not the hater they really are. I wonder what she was lying about to the interviewer. Man, it's so freeing to really be yourself. He also took straight jabs at SZA, even adding her in this tweet saying, calling someone a clown while drawing freckles on your face and telling the magazine they were real, pretending that was your hair. Wait, who really the clown? I don't think Nicki has seen that recent reply that we just read of SZA, so just wait till Nicki gets a hold of that.
I'm not trying to be messy when I say this, but imagine screaming that you're an icon, but you ain't never won a Grammy. Imagine.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, and like you're not acting like an icon. Be an icon, girl. Number one, number two. It's just like, girl, she talking about SZA yodeling and all that shit. I already talked about this, but she talking about SZA yodeling, but girl, I mean, whatever. That yodeling sound good. The fuck? That yodeling sound, girl. That yodeling has made her go on platinum and diamond.
Imagine.
And apparently, Nicki, you thought that yodeling was good because you asked for a feature, asked for a hook, whatever.
That you're an icon, but you ain't never won a Grammy. Imagine talking about somebody getting work done and you've had your entire body except for your face maybe done, reconstructed. Imagine saying how somebody isn't talented and they're yodeling, but you requested a feature from them.
I just fucking said that, and that's on period.
Imagine all these things, and then you still got people fighting in the comments saying that you're the original of anything, knowing that the original Queen Bee was Little Kim, who you imitated, copied. copied and then tried to humble her. And now look at how karma has come around for you. Just imagine these things. I'm not one to be messy, but I'm just trying to do the math, because the math ain't mathing. But y'all have a good day, and you do with that what you will. Be blessed.
Here's the thing. I think what Nicki Minaj has taught me is that to truly reach the pinnacle of greatness, you have to transcend above competitive spirit. And before all the competitors come in and try to jump me, I think that there's a difference between winning something and reaching the pinnacle of greatness. It's one thing to be the best at something at a point in time. It's another thing to be known as the example of greatness in something. Because when you think about it, competition and comparison go hand in hand. When you are in competition, it requires you to send energy out instead of calling energy into yourself. It requires you to be thinking about your opponent, strategizing against them, worried about what they're doing, knowing what their moves might be. All of those things are taking time away from focusing on you, yourself, and your craft. So when we think about Nicki, someone who was at the absolute top of their field for years, but with very little competition, the minute that Cardi came in and opened the floodgates for other female rappers to start coming in, it's almost like Nicki's focus was so much on everyone else in everyone else's lane, because the competitive spirit was like, I have to be the best. Let me pay attention to what they're doing. Let me focus on what they're doing. Instead of calling that energy into self and building on a legacy that was already there, a legacy that really should have been like infallible. And she is the one that is disintegrating that legacy, because the emphasis on everybody else and what they're doing and what they have going on has completely pulled her out of herself. Like, you are Nicki Minaj.
Girl, she ate this up. She ate this. She ate this up. Who is she? No tea, no shade. Who is she? I want to follow her. She fucking ate this shit up, and that's on period. Period. Cause Nicki is. I guess it was obvious, but Nicki is like competitive. However, at the same time, she is like a mean girl. A very much mean girl, and just like girl, you just want to keep the door closed. You're like the guard of the door. You shouldn't be the guard of the motherfucking door. The fans, and even people that are not fans, the new people that are listening to you, the next generation that are listening to you, they should be like the guards of the door, or basically, technically, whatever, something like that. Like, girl, you don't want none of the girls to succeed unless they're like as long as they're like friends with you, or unless they're friends with you and like quite literally bowing down to kiss your feet and shit.
Has completely pulled her out of herself. Like, you are Nicki Minaj, a hip-hop icon. There should have never, ever, ever been room for her in her head, in her heart, to be so focused on new girls coming in and allowing yourself to be in competition with them that you have done so much damage to your own legacy. Because when I think about Beyonce, and I promise it's not my intent to pit them against each other, however, when you think about Beyonce, I think that Beyonce herself is only focused on herself. She's not in competition. She does not allow what any and everybody else is doing. Her constant focus is Beyonce. How am I focused on my craft? How am I doing better at the thing that I am great at? That is what her focus is. That is where her energy is dedicated to. And we have seen this woman be in another stratosphere. While Nicki is on Twitter going at any and everybody. It's scary. It's really scary to me how that can even happen. And I just don't know if there's a better representation of comparison being the thief of joy, because joy does not seem to be in the room with us when it comes to that.
What did this prove? See, I was gonna leave myself out of this. But let me say this. People gonna be like, why you trying to take a side? You trying to take a side? Look, let me tell you something. The reason why I can't ever really just hate on Nicki Minaj, bitch, I can't hate on somebody that I was trying to be like. Bitch, I'm a nigga, the mom, nigga, went scared, nigga. Baby, I was a rapper. And baby, you couldn't tell me I wasn't Nicki Minaj 2.0. So I could never hate on a bitch I was trying to be like. So let's make that clear. Let's make it clear. But anyway, this right here only proves Nicki's point. Like, just on some real stuff. Like, if y'all have ever, y'all gotta look at it as your life and how your ex-best friend or somebody you used to fool with used to move, and how, you know, have you ever had a friend who gotta recruit other bitches to not like you? This is this situation. This only proves that why Nicki tried to work with you and you didn't respond. So what was the beef? What was this beef in the first place? If she tried to
Okay, well, okay, no tea, no shade. That whoever texted Nicki, her manager, I guess, she was busy working on the album. She was working on her album, and we don't know SZA's process on working on the album. I'm guessing, I'm pretty sure she forgot.
what was the beef? What was this beef in the first place? If she tried to reach out to you and then you can't, that girl, for you to try to make it seem like this girl don't write her own shit, you lying with a receipt. SZA, how you gonna lie with a receipt? I'm not understanding that line that you wrote, because everybody know you a songwriter, and that's why Nicki wanted to work with you in the first place, because you a talented songwriter. Like, bitch, she was giving you your credit. Cooking up the bass looking like a kilo. Girl, that was the bridge of the song. You wrote Beyonce part. What are you talking about? Like, what you own it. It just
Okay, well, she confusing me. SZA didn't say anything. SZA didn't say anything about Nicki doesn't write. For features twice to no response.
part. What are you talking about? Like, what you own it. It just like that Lotto situation. Y'all, when Lotto recorded Nicki, all these hoes are agents. Cause one person don't like that person, they gonna team up every time. They gonna always make you, the friend that know the truth, look like a fool. That's how some of y'all baby daddies have y'all looking. When I saw what Lotto did in that Nicki situation, the fact that Nicki was trying to work with Lotto and shit like that, it's hard for Nicki to work with any female, because motherfuckers already been putting a battery in their back, already talking about her in the first place.
Female. First off, secondly, what was the whole situation? I don't remember what the whole situation was with Nicki and Lotto. All I remember is Nicki calling her a scratch off. Girl, I was so tired. But okay, I need to, cause I'm thinking maybe Nicki. What the fuck did Nicki say or do? Cause I know if Cash Doll. No, Cash Doll never really divulged the information. She didn't go into detail. But I was thinking it could have been. I was thinking she probably said something to Cash Doll like, "Girl, you gonna say that I'm the queen? You're gonna bow down, kiss my feet," some type of shit like that. Cause Cash Doll said Nicki started talking to her crazy in her DMs. I think, if I remember correctly, it was in her DMs. God damn it.
So SZA already been putting a battery in their back already talking about her in the first place. So SZA, the question is, why did you turn down, like, what made you turn it down in the first place if she was trying to work with you? So what a beef was it in the first place? Like, see, I be thinking outside the box. This only proves Nicki point. Y'all don't like her. All y'all got Nicki Minaj in y'all group chat. For what? This shit was 2020. And the reason why I would never like SZA on some real shit, because I love Rihanna. Rihanna don't like SZA. I don't like SZA. Rihanna don't like SZA. I don't like SZA. I'm just gonna keep it like this.
How you know Rihanna don't like SZA?
Rihanna, I'm a Rihanna fan. And SZA don't like Rihanna. And Rihanna don't fuck with her. And I don't fuck with SZA. Have a good...
Girl. How you know Rihanna don't like SZA? And then they didn't even, I didn't even see the clip. I mean, shit, maybe Rihanna and SZA met up later on. And that was like a while ago. So as of now, SZA and Rihanna might be cool. I'm not sure. Okay. And no tea, no shade. It's giving Stan. It's giving Stan. Girl, if Rihanna don't like you, I don't like you. No tea, no shade. You may not like her, but I'm pretty sure you have. Well, no, you can still dislike somebody and listen to their music. Yeah, whatever. Girl, okay, girl. More power to her. At the end of the day, that's her opinion. That's how she feels. Yeah, I need to fucking watch. I ain't heard this in a long ass time, girl. I need to react to this, but yeah. Anyways, child, I just need for Nicki. Well, damn. I just unplugged it. But yes, I'm gonna need for Nicki to just, girl, cause now Nicki is going after Dez Bryant and shit. It's Nicki versus Dez Bryant, and no tea, no shade. Bitch, Dez. Oh, excuse me. That nigga said he ain't going. He ain't going for it, baby. He ain't going. He cussed her ass out and all that shit. And girl, please. You trying, like, girl, just Nicki, you are embarrassing, girl. You gotta shut up. Like, I don't give a damn. Nicki, shut up. Just please. Damn. But yeah, that Megan thing, she said shout out to Desiree and shit. Like, she's still managed by Rock Nation. Is managed by Rock Nation. Yeah, like that's something small, girl. But at the same time, Nicki is petty, so she probably would say some shit about that. But whatever, girl. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, darlings. Please, Carisha, please, if you want to, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and well, yeah. Child, it's time for me to go to bed. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also just make sure y'all love and take care of each other, and love and take care of yourselves. Love and take care of yourselves, okay? Yeah, time for me to go to bed. Love and take care of yourselves, okay? Mentally, verbally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Bye-bye. See y'all later.